The smell of garbage, the sound of Mexican music, the sight of just garbage. But I have to admit, I haven't seen a single homeless person yet. So that's something that they can take pride in. They all live in garbage equally. A good rule of thumb is if you see something like a penny on the ground in Redwood City, do not pick it up. I just took a peek in a car because there's a car in front with the hood up and the windows are down. The keys are in the car. It's just waiting to be stolen. To be more precise, the keys are right in the ignition. The key is in the ignition. I was listening to an older lady, older white lady tutor three Mexican kids. While I was listening, I only thought there was one. I look over as I was leaving and there was three of them. So two were just being very quiet. But it sounded like the kid was struggling and not wanting to pay attention. She was like, "Don't talk to the windows, talk to me." It doesn't look so trashy around here now. They're doing a little bit better. But there is... there's a bunch of junk there. There is that waft in the air of rot. There isn't really that much of a fresh smell, let's say that. In a lot of cases, the closest that come to a fresh smell is when they put too much soap in their laundry and then it sticks to their clothes even well after they've put it in the dryer. Even if they did that, they overcompensate for cleanliness by putting too much soap. Lots of graffiti. Wow. I like the view from up here. It's pretty neat. You see the mountains and the activity. You know what's extra disturbing is when both the driver and the passenger are staring at you as they're driving by. There's two male Mexicans. I might look a little out of place, especially with this hat. You know, when I say people stare at me, I should be more specific about that. It's more like when they're trying to look at my eyes. It's not like they're staring at anything else from what I've noticed. It's like just them trying to focus on my eyes. That's more common of an activity in the staring that I've noticed. I gotta admit, I do like the camping potential up near the Target area. That's the Marshall's building I was staring at. It doesn't smell like garbage. It's on the other side of the tracks. I think being on the other side of the tracks makes a difference. What a strange dynamic. These neighbors can see each other across the tracks, but it is not an easy way to cross. To meet up if you wanted to. You really got to go walk around to the access. You know, a lot of times when people tell me something, I have a tendency to want to look at the contrast of what they're saying, and that might come off as a bit abrasive. I had the bicycle shop owner tell me that there's 260, the measurement for my spoke that I just replaced is 265, and I'm like, Well, a lot of these bicycle shop places want to look at the spoke rather than get the number from me. So I kind of argued with them a little. Wow, Planned Parenthood in a heavily Mexican population area. I haven't gotten to every block, so maybe there are some in Palo. Maybe there's a Planned Parenthood in Palo Alto. Who knows? You know, Mexicans in the poor areas aren't so much watering their grass as they are hosing off their sidewalks. It must be debatable to have either tile or regular shingles around here. I think tile would probably be better because it doesn't seem to rain that much. These things move fast. Alright, so this is the park next to the library. I think it's a pretty neat setup back here. They just stopped locking it. If they even did. It looks like I'm behind somebody's house. But it's just the library. Well, that's cute. Just a hangout. Can't help but notice that a lot of these rich places really love to live in areas that don't have sidewalks. It's just a way to restrict access. If you can't have a highway or a train tracks with the fence to mark your boundaries to give you that protection, if you can't use a lake or a marsh or a river, setting up roads without any sidewalks that are pretty remote too, so you get that remote feeling, can add to the value. And also that's on the design of the city type of layout. Personally, yeah, you can make tall walls and very big fences too, but this is a very nice wall. You go to a lot of the Mexican neighborhoods and wow, there's apricots. They're all ready to eat, falling on the ground. I'm gonna grab some. San Jose only, so you can't go further down and take a left to go into San Francisco. What does this mean, meter on? Are they charging money? Alright, you can go further down and take a left onto San Francisco. Although it does say take a right. Yeah, okay, they just have to circle around. So annoying, those circle highway entrance lanes. They really turn me around a lot. I make a lot of mistakes with them. I guess I'll put the sign on this building after it's all done. No idea what it is. Another Facebook building or something. So there's a meter on going the other way too. There might be a jogging trail over there. See the guy running across. I think this is Quicken Loans. Quicken? Welcome to Bed Well, Bayfront Park. Alright. So I guess that's why this nice red old building is still here. Oh man, looks like the tide is down. Cargill Salt on this.